We wake up every single day and we're trying to find who we are as a person. And each day it gets so consuming in your mind, deep inside, and you start dwelling about who you want to be and how are you going to do things. Well, everyone who watches this video, and if you're at the age of 20, maybe younger, do everything you can possibly do, because at the end of the day, you start learning, you start building yourself up of what you want to be, what you want to become. That's how it works every single time, no matter how you think and how you do things. For example, we're at the age of 20, you start exploring things, you start getting into new stuff, you start picking up old habits. But through your 20s, or maybe from your teens all the way through your 20s, you start learning things, you start picking up stuff you never knew about. Get out there and explore, learn things that you like, because at the end of the day, when you hit the age 30, you find something so comfortably that you're so used to doing consistently, and you keep doing it over and over again. Because by the time you hit 40, once you hit 40, you want to think that, oh, this is how I'm gonna make money now off this. I gotta figure out what I love doing can become the greatest thing in a long-term success, even money-wise. Because when you're in your 50s, you look at your retirement plan, maybe your 401k and everything you build up upon it, it's only like 60,000, but you're worth more than 60,000. That's an important process that we have to do in life. I recently learned something, that when you're struggling and you don't want to take crap from no one, I read this important thing, and honestly, these comes from monks, and this is the true acceptance that I didn't understand. So imagine you give someone a gift, right? And they're not willing to accept it. Who's the gift belong to? Well, the gift belongs to you, necessarily. Why? Because at the end of the day, you choose not to accept any type of bull crap that comes around through your life. And remember, never accept the things that are telling you you should only be doing this, because otherwise, those are the thoughts from other people who are telling you to do this. Have some type of interest in your life. That's important. Very important to have interest. If you don't have interest, you will never learn what is really important to you. Because at the end of the day, you don't really need the approval of other people. It only takes one idiot, or 10 of them, or thousands of them, to talk you out of something you don't want to do. And that, my friends, is something in life that you must learn. It's important. It's the way of awakening. It's the way you do things, the way you feel. That's how life is supposed to be like. It's finding the things that you love to do. That's that courage. That's that mindset that always treats us good. And number one in life is never take crap from anyone. Those are the important habits, is never take crap from anyone. And your dreams are only your dreams, not no one else's. Make sure no one else is trying to stop you. Make sure no one else is trying to pull you down from something you want to do in this lifetime. I'm telling you, like, of a blink of an eye, your life flashes right before you. Whatever age you're in, maybe you're mid-30s, 40s, 20s, and you're thinking, how do I make so much money? Well, it's not necessarily how do I fall in love with something that I love to do long term? Well, there's always multiple various of ways of how to open up your mind. If you love soccer, then you learn how to train with soccer. You start training, you start performing better and better, and each time you start telling yourself you are the best in who you can be. You become a monster for your craft. And I realized while waking up and looking at my YouTube channel, I just realized, like, I want to become that monster over and over again, not worrying about other people's thoughts, because now, like, my mind feels freely. You know, I started exploring things recently, started working out new jobs. I started getting more into conversations. I started reading a little bit more, because back then I would never read when I was younger. I used to find it boring. Keep in mind, boring. Imagine your whole life purpose when you read things. It's to help you figure out how to do things. But if you find reading boring, then you'll never understand what it is to have imagination. And those are the processes I've been learning throughout my time. Even exploring out there in the world. Not so long ago, I went to Texas and I learned the lifestyle, how people live in Texas. They feel more appreciative of what they have. Maybe they don't have much, but people who lives in little towns and cities, well, keep in mind, people live in cities, they could be bratty. It's like, oh, this is too much. Why is this dirty thing here? Well, over there in little towns, it's like they appreciate the little things that matters. The little people, like the little friends, the friends they have, just that little friends, like a little amount. Like they appreciate that. But here in the city, it's like you have so many, and it's like, ugh, you hate this person for doing this and that. It's like, learn to explore your mind, expand it each time. Being open-minded is one of the hardest things to do, but once you start doing that, you start exploring what the world really is, and what it really means to you. But just to let you guys know, this was Jose Pop 24. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be happy, be safe. Don't let anyone tell you you're not anything in this lifetime. Be free and explore all these new things. I'll see you guys. Peace.